Alright, hold on. We acquired the unique skill, Sever or Slice through reality and manifest spatial blades, which cut through armor and unleash devastating blade storms. It's alright. It's... Hello! Hi! Give me my blade. Blah. Essentially, I can just keep throwing the blades. Like, it's alright. They're okay. It's not, like... And it's not... I wouldn't call it, like, a top-tier skill by any means. I know there's an even more powerful version of it you can get. Like, Absolute Sever, which is apparently even better. All I can really say is it's okay. Like, it does a bit. Actually, my one's doing quite a bit. My one just did that much. Wait, why are you hitting so hard? You do 25 damage. Okay, how am I doing nearly 200 to her, though? I have strength on, sure. I have in combat, whatever that means. What's powering me up? My spatial... Oh, spatial manipulation. Spatial manipulation powers up. That's probably what it is. Anyway. Bonk. Oh, yeah, you can absolutely dual wield these, by the way. Do it even quicker. Bonk. You get Severance 5 on this thing. Very cool. Oh, yeah, this thing can have EP on it as well. I forgot about that. Does Hinata negate this? Oh, yeah. Hinata negates all the basic magics and space. And light, actually. I'm pretty sure the only thing that works on Hinata is darkness. Literally. Like, the only magic you can use on Hinata that works is darkness. That's it. That's the only option. Which is why darkness is so good for her. Same with when it comes to physical attacks. She negates most physical attacks, like normal slashing and things. But she doesn't negate piercing. So if you use spears on her, those work really good too. Like there's very, you've got to figure out what her weaknesses are and go from there. Or you just look it up, or, you know, someone tells you, and that's the same thing. But, you know, in my case, I got told mostly. I got told mostly, but I didn't realize I was stumbling into things in a lot of cases. Mainly the spear thing. I didn't realize the spears were going to be effective. After I armed all my minions with them, chat was like, hey, you know, you're going to get able to beat Hinata with that really good, because, like, she's going to be really weak to those. And I was like, ah. And then, yeah, my minions absolutely destroyed Hinata. It was great. Or at least they did the times where they didn't get destroyed by Hinata. Because I do remember there was a time where they got destroyed. But if I remember right, I overpowered my minions for that fight. Like, some of them were rocking, like, insanely high EP. Oh, what a fun time that was. I've got mana again, sure. Blech. Shit's down mountain. God. I mean, I might as well aim at stuff if I'm gonna do it. Oh, it doesn't break. Or, oh, that's cool. Anyway. I'm so curious how much damage this thing does. I imagine darkness cannon probably does more. So, whatever. Well, that was fun. Now delete my mind to regenerate. I need to be careful. I don't want to wreck the entire mountain. I need to, if I'm going to use that kind of stuff, I need to make sure I do it in certain areas so I don't break the precious land I have left. Right, Quickly learn Demon Lord Haki, and then we can wipe all this stuff on the mountain. Let's give this a try. Demon Lord Haki. Yeah, that's one of the louder one. Yeah, okay, so Demon Lord Haki and Hero Haki are both way louder. Good, noted. Yeah, cool. Because you compare that to the original Haki. Like, there's noise to it. It's not as bad, though. Dummy Sword, Blade Storm, Severance. Don't know what I just did. Blade Storm. What? Oh. Oh. That's pretty cool. Severance. Yeah, what does Severance do? Severance just makes you do spatial damage. You can turn the haki noise with player sound. No healing. Well, all the blades make it so there's no healing. Like, yeah, Dummy Sword summons sword. Blade Storm summons, yeah, Blades while I've got sword in hand. Which does that, which is pretty cool. Very awesome. I don't understand Severance. Well, it's the one unique skill I've managed to acquire so far that does cool things, so I guess I'll use it for a bit. Sure, why not? Wait, no, like, hold on. Other stuff we're trying to learn. We're trying to learn space, yeah, lightning manipulation does nothing for me. It makes it so I can learn weather manipulation, which, The stuff from what I remember from it wasn't very strong. What I do want is spatial domination. I need to learn this. I need to learn spatial domination. Do I need to learn this? I don't really need to learn this. I probably should learn it though. Severance gives an aura that increases melee and sever health. Oh, I'm actually burning through my mana pretty quickly. I need to be careful of that. Yeah, it's that. Wait. No. Oh, wait. No, this one's aura. Ooh. Never mind. I go crazy with this. It's not draining my mana. Or is it? Oh, it's draining my mana and my aura. Ugh, my per mana. I can't recover it to use darkness again. Also forgetting that drains a bunch. Doing that too. Yeah, we're a 1 Valkyrie away. 1 Valkyrie and we'll reach the threshold. Even if the game doesn't want to actually track it for me. Because it keeps kind of like turning it off again. We are 1 away. Yo, I am really curious how much damage this thing's doing. Hold the bus. I want to check. We put down dummy. We dig blades. We cut with blades. Blade does 48 damage. That's pretty good for a blade's made to do 25 damage. Anyway, throw blade. Sorry. Sorry. Take that back. Try that again. 121. I don't know what this thing's meant to do, but I feel like it's doing more than it normally does. That must be due to space domination and manipulation being on, I imagine. Anyway, well, if we master this technique, that would give us... Then we would get slightly stronger. I mean, we could. I don't think there's really much point, because, like, the technique itself's not really going to do much for us later on, but, like, I mean, it's cool. That's kind of all this technique's got going for it. Like, early on it's good. Later on it's kind of useless. It is cool, though. Let's swip around. Hey, we... So we can get lucky and find our Valkyrie really quick so we can evolve before nighttime hits. Or another worlder. I'd take another worlder too. I've only seen 2 today. Which actually is more than what I normally see in a day. So I guess the spawn rate being up did help by a little bit. Well, look who it is! Oh my god, speaking of other worlders, hey, give me your skill. And give me like a 20% chance to get the skill. Well, I'll take it. I made it a 20% chance, by the way. Like, I mean, it's still like a 1 in 5. So I was like, okay, other worlders aren't like, you know, I didn't make it as high a spawn rate as I normally do. So like, I was thinking I should see a few of them at least in a session. The odds of me seeing the same one several times though, not super likely. 1 in 5 chance to get the skill. Didn't get Berserker at the very start. Did get Sever and Spearheads. Well then. That's handy. And I can also get like a light spirit, so maybe I'm just being really lucky right now. Alright, a new day. You son of a bitch. Also, hey, you know how I just learned a unique skill? You never guess what takes your EP away. I forgot about that. Fact, that took 30,000 EP away from me learning that skill. I mean, it's a really good skill. Spearhead's an amazing skill, but still. Oh, that's annoying. Back. Well, there's a Valkyrie. That's a good start to the day, I suppose. Bonk. Down you go. Charvis core. Do I think I could beat Charvis right now? Cause if I do the Charvis core, I want to summon Charvis and actually fight him. Although technically we apparently know roughly where another one is, but still. Do we reckon I could beat Charvis right now? I think that's on the cards for me. I don't think it's impossible. I think I have spatial magic stuff, and like spatial magic's one of his biggest weaknesses. I have like an quite. If I got spatial domination, it'd be even more powerful. But like, I have swipe. Swipe can do quite a bit to him when you hit him with it. And I've got my blades. I don't know if the blades help honestly, but you know they're there. Maybe it'd be enough. Hold on. Next time I see our Valkyrie, I'm gonna charge the core up. I really should master swipe. Hold on. There's no cooldown. But it is draining 2% of my mana each time I use it, though. Yeah, I don't think I've got the mana to master it, sadly. My mana is such a pitiful supply of mana. It's why I want to evolve again, so I can get more powerful. Which I don't even know why I'm thinking like that, because honestly, odds are... Yo, you lived on 6? How dare you? Yeah, even if I evolve, I don't get given an EP boost or anything, so... Okay, but whatever. I need to go through my evolutions anyway and get my EP up higher, because then when I do things, it give me... Where the heck? Say, give me the grim, please. Yeah, there are 2 multipliers I can get. The Demon Lord transformation gives me a multiplier in my power, and my naming by the worlds. Demon Lord, I am nowhere near right now, but bit by bit we'll acquire that as we murder things. So, you know, that's not really a worry. But we do want our power to be absurd by the time we get it, access to it, so we can then just, you know, evolve and gain absurd powers from it. Name by the world also gives a big boost. Unless I'm misremembering, it actually just gives a flat amount, but I think it gives a big boost. Okay. Now I'm gonna start using my evil eye there. Oops. No! Let me out! Oh my god. Okay, I need to make sure I actually hit creatures, because holy feck. It's annoying getting dragged into the earth. Why is that? Why? I thought I was aiming at things there. Apparently I missed everything. Deary dear. Yo, can you learn spatial ray already? Bloodonk. Yeah, you barely lived. My god. My element of magic's way up there. Yo, this helmet's actually useless, though. Helmet actually being useless, though. I get elemental boost on 2 pieces of armor. That's been it so far. I can try to get a new helmet, because I actually was getting a stronger helmet. Kinda useless. Okay, cool. Oh, hello. Oh, I did get barrier piercing, though, on my sword. That's kinda cool. Wait a second. Wait. How the feck do I get barriers again? I just remembered barriers exist. Wait a minute. Wait, blah, 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 blah. What skill do you have to power up to get the barriers again? From Infrit? Oh, it's range barrier, that's it. Okay, the reason why I haven't been able to think about it is because I haven't came across the range barrier yet, because I haven't come across Infrit, because I haven't seen Shizu at all. I did increase her spawn rate too. But she's tied to the otherworlder spawn rate. We haven't seen very many otherworlders. If we see Shizu, we'll totally try and eat Infrit. Why, it'd be really good if I could find Infrit, though. The extra power I get for eating him would be phenomenal. Hello! Damn, didn't get her skill. Yo, her skill is pretty awesome. So shame I didn't get that one. I forget what it's called. It begins with a B. I knew it began with like a B. It was like a B something, but I could not remember what it was for the life of me. Despite the fact it's one of my favorite skills. Because it basically just be easier, because you just be a pacifist, basically. You have to actually attack anything. Okay, that's not entirely true. Technically, you make things attack themselves by using that skill, but still. But yeah, Bewilder Spearhead is an insane combo. Hello. Yo, actually thinking about it, probably a good thing I didn't get it, because I just remembered. Oh yeah, if I'd gotten that, I would have lost a whole bunch of EP again. That would have sucked. Yo, we're so close. We're so close. Oh, there we go. You should be the last thing I need. Found our welder, but it's the same guy again. Yo, actually, that's the 3rd time I've seen him. Bonk. Finally. A pallet is overflowing. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Really do that as well. I'll be with you. Badonk. Beautiful. Right. As per usual, I hunt for these things for ages, and after I get to the point where I don't need any more for a bit, more just come out of the woodwork for us. Alright, so next evolution. So obviously there was the greater thingy available there. We're 75% of the way there. Wait, were we 75%? Okay, yeah, it's 800,000, that one is. I don't know why it's so high, but it's there. This one is to turn into the Eddie Sine, which I have no idea what that entails. Hold on, let's quickly get out of the way. Right, let's go look at ourselves for a second so we can see what the physical changes are for this one. So why it's not tracking this one? Anyway, evolve for even fatter. Also, we can turn into Queen whatever. Oh my god. We got even fatter. You need to be sinful. What, so you need a sin skill before you turn into one? Unfortunately, the mod doesn't present you with any ways to get a sin skill. So I literally have no option on that front. There's no legitimate way to get a sin skill other than to steal it off another player. And, like, using the scrolls isn't, like, a valid option, because the scrolls don't just, like, reroll your unique skill. It also rerolls like, it takes away all of your skills and makes you start from scratch again. It's one of those ones. If they put a requirement that in, like, a requirement like in the mod, but don't give you a way to actually access a skill or just give you one of the skills, then, like, what can you do? Either way, we turn into bigger, fatter spider. Cool. Alright, now that we've gotten our evolution out of the way. Which, okay, I mean, it gave us some EP, I suppose, when we evolved that time, but, like, yeah, they turn into the Queen version, which clearly is not, like, the end of the MC's route, apparently, because everyone in the chat's now saying I apparently need to have a sin skill so I could unlock the next one or something. I'm only 14% of the way there. The hell? That's, like, several million, then. Like, what? What on earth? That's like, what, 6 times where I'm at? So yeah, that must be around like 4 million then. AD Sante requires is magic. The one you don't see right now is the sinful one. So your only option right now is only Queen. So if I acquired a sin skill, the other evolution would appear. Or are you just screwed at this point? No, Valkyrie, wait, what? I injure you, not kill you? How are you injured? Wait, what? Happened to you? You're screwed. Well, that's on this. The way they decided to design the mod. I can't fit anymore. I can't fit in a single door anymore. I am too fat. Always have 811 HP, so that's kind of fun. Okay, I literally cannot fit. I can't get in the bed anymore. I'm too fat. What? Okay, I can't get indoors anymore. Very interesting. Okay, so 811 HP, or 801, because I'm currently wearing the thingy. I have 801 HP. I have 3,000 spirit, interestingly. And through the evolution, like, we didn't get anything else, did we? No. So once again, we just evolved and nothing else was acquired from it. Yeah, it's a shame there's not a way for you to, like, actually acquire the sin skills naturally. Like, the entire hunting's not available. Oh, it counts as if I was killing stuff there. Hello, Shogo. Not much I can do about it. The mod doesn't offer you a way to get it. It's not even just cheating anyway. Oh, you tried to use Survivor there. Oh, you poor sausage. But yeah, like, yeah, there is the thing for using scrolls to reroll your skill. The only problem is I hate the scrolls in this because it doesn't just reroll your, like, your unique skill. It rerolls all your skills. So you have to relearn everything. And it takes time learning everything. Feckles to that. Like, what other scrolls we got here? Yeah. Race reroll scroll. Skill reroll scroll. Reset every skill of every type from this except the user's intrinsic skills. This scroll will not cover your unique skills MP cost. Be careful or else you may end up with no unique skill. And then character reset skill is just unique and everything. I hate it. I hate it. The fact that it takes away all your, like, all the skills you've built up, or your magics and stuff. Like, yeah, it's so much work getting all back. Like, if you're gonna do it, you have to do it really early on. The only problem is to make the scroll, it's like a piece of pure magisteel and orichalcum. Like, that's not a quick thing to get. So, well, unless you had like Great Sage. If you Great Sage, you can acquire that really quick. That's like, you have to go mine tons of it. But you'd have to do it. You'd have to very much make it your goal straight away to just go and do that. Otherwise, you're gonna be like in deep with a bunch of skills, and then you're gonna lose them all. So yeah, nah, I refuse to use the scrolls for stuff like that to try and reroll a sin skill. So for one, it wouldn't even get it. The ultimate medal. Oh, hee hee. Sweet. Yeah. So the other option is we go the route we're currently going, and we see whatever our final option is, and go from there. And then once we've done that, we can obviously use commands, and we can see what the other fun designs would have looked like. But as far as, like, playing legitimately, like, the only option I have in front of me is the one I have in front of me. So, very much I can do about it. I guess I'll aim for the current one that I'm going for, and then once I've seen it, then we'll switch over. But I imagine both of them would have required an absurd amount of EP anyway. Although, going off the things, the taratect, like, line, the pure taratect line, all the options that seem to require more than the MC's line. Like, all the MC's lines seem to be slightly cheaper, going off of just all the AP costs. So we can skip the skill. Well, we can always acquiring the skill. unfortunately. There's no mob that spawns in with the skills that we can, like, absorb it. Okay, that's not true. Technically, with the more mobs mods in... there's the more bosses mods. It adds in Valentine. You can't beat Valentine, though. Or I can't beat Valentine. Valentine's ridiculously strong. She technically has a sin skill. I don't think killing her would give us the skill. Nor do I think I can eat her. And then, yeah, there's Rimuru. The only problem is, I don't know if this is Rimuru that has Gluttony. Because it's maybe Rimuru around Orc Disaster. And he acquired Gluttony via eating the Orc Disaster. So I don't know if it's like Rimuru that has Gluttony or Rimuru that's about to get Gluttony. Because like, Rimuru ate the Orc Disaster, and that's with Predator. And then Predator evolved into Gluttony, right? So technically, that'd be a Rimuru with like Predator and Great Sage. Predator can evolve into Sin. True, actually. The only problem is, can I get the skill off Rimuru, though, is the only question. Like, is there any way for me to acquire it? Because he counts as a boss. So, like, he counts as a boss, but does he count as an otherworlder? If he counts as an otherworlder, does he come under the category of otherworlder grant skills? Or because he's a boss, does that not work? Because technically, Hinata and Shizu both count as bosses. But they can both give you skills. He also counts an otherworlder. In theory, he might give the skill then. I suppose another way... I'd have to spawn him in, because he's got nobody naturally like appearing. The Fecker has no natural spawn ability, because he's from an add-on that's built for a server. I was saying I fight Charvis. In theory, I'm pretty sure Rimuru is weaker than Charvis. So it wouldn't be strange to go for him. This is a Rimuru that, like... He beat the Orc Disaster? Yeah, so he's stronger than the Orc Disaster, right? Will you show me what I need? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Rimuru has a ton of health, that's the issue. Yeah, he has more than most of the bosses in terms of health, and he has good regeneration. Speaking of which, I should really get my regeneration. I have no way of doing that now that I think about it. As I'm saying those words, I'm realizing I have no way of doing that, though, unless I can find a metal slime. But I didn't put their spawn rate up, so... Makes no freaking difference. Let's try how you can do it. I mean, probably. I forget what Rimuru is, like, resilient to. In theory, I might be able to just use Swipe to kill him. If Space works on him. Alright, apparently our new plan is we're going to try and fight Rimuru to try and steal his skills off him. Because otherworlders have a chance of, like, getting their skills stole when they die. Use Severance. Swipe does Severance. That's the whole thing with space magic. All space magic does Severance. Well, look who it is. Oh, hold on. I need... Flare! Gotcha! Come here! Come here to you! Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support, and a special thank you and shout out to our late members, the joining members Moon Knight Gun, and our unbu members Monster Q and Aiden is Gone. Thank you all very much for the extra special support.